Okay? Shalom. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. I'm talking to the mount, but I think it's significant to the message. Do you know the cost of knowing who you are? Do you understand the value of knowing who you are? Do you understand the significance of walking in that frequency? There is a timeline waiting for you to experience it. Waiting for you to experience it. And it's not about reaching. That's the misconception. Spirit was talking to me about the bare minimum before I pressed record. You may feel like you're doing the bare minimum. You may feel like you're not doing enough. But sweetheart, yeah, I'm hearing them say sweetheart, your bare minimum is potent. You see that someone is thirsty, you give them a sip of water, you're feeling guilty about giving them a sip of water. But baby, that sip of water is like ayahuasca. Your bare minimum is potent. Your bare minimum is potent. So it's not bare minimum at all. It's you looking at your bare minimum through the perception of what you identify as bare minimum. But less is more. You are enough. Okay, yeah, it's saying thick skull. Someone here has a thick skull. Okay, I could be talking to my horns. Aries, Capricorn, Taurus. Talking to you. Okay, or these could be prominent placements of yours. I'm looking right at it. And this is not to call you out. This is simply saying, again, do you understand the cost of your value, of your worth? Because if you did, you would up your prices. You wouldn't waste your time. You wouldn't repeat yourself. You wouldn't go back and forth. You get what I'm saying? That elevated version of you, oh wow, yeah. They know that they run the system. Okay, yeah, I could be speaking to a Cancer. You're aware that you are the main player. Player one. This is actually bringing me to the movie Spy Kids. Spy Kids 3D, if you know, you know, right? They had to beat every single level. And I'm speaking to a collective where you have beat every single test, every single trial, every single adversity, every single op. And the weight of that noise, the weight of that battlefield, perhaps has taken a toll on you physically, mentally, psychically. Okay, I'm hearing Tia Tamara. Someone can have some bosoms, okay? But I could also be speaking to an earth sign, all right, Sagittarius. This experience may have made things very serious, very life or death. Okay, I'm getting 8th house energy, 12th house energy, 6th house energy. Okay, they're saying 1st house. Okay, or someone here, you could have petite bosoms, petite. And it's like, you better walk in the room like you got some Tia Tamaras. You better say it with your chest. Okay, masculines too. Walk it like I talk it. Yeah, you need to, I could be speaking to a Libra. You are worth your weight in gold. You are worth your weight in gold. But we have the Knight of Pentacles. It's like you're going at a snail's pace, or you're going at a pace that may even feel safe to you. It's like Spirit is giving you the vehicle of a sports car, and you're treating it like a moped. You're treating the sports car like a moped. Because again, that perception, when you begin to see yourself through the eyes of the divine, when you begin to see yourself through max potential. Someone here, you're afraid to look at yourself through max potential. You need to. You need to act like your life depends on it. Because that's when your thoughts become things. So what do you wish to create? What do you want to paint? What do you want to experience? I don't care how ridiculous it sounds. I don't care how outrageous it sounds. I don't care how self-indulgent it sounds. If you want a baddie with a body who also has brains, like, nothing is off limits. I don't care how it sounds. If you want it, you can have it. You want a specific car model, you want a specific edition, you can have it. It's not ridiculous. Yeah, they keep giving me the word stupendous, stupendous. And it's like, stop gaslighting yourself out of what you want. Go for it. Yeah, someone here, you could be wanting to be an actor, okay? But it may very well feel like you're acting when you try to put on this new you or put on this, yeah, someone thinks it's like you putting on a facade. It's not a facade. It's energy. Think about it. If you could cook your reality, what would be the ingredients? Energy. You have to put what you want in that pot to get the results you're looking for. If you're baking cinnamon rolls, you're not going to put paprika. So, tend to your thoughts at this time. Don't allow Mercury retrograde to stir up all the progress that you've been making. Detach, detox. Get off this app if you have to. You've been quiet long enough. You've been waiting long enough. Like I said, a shot from you is ayahuasca. You hit One Punch Man. All he has to do is punch somebody once and they're done for. You're potent. Your energy is potent. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with yourself. Yeah, I just saw a new lover. For some of you, this is about love. What kind of love would you attract at your max potential? Yeah, food for thought. Would you be putting up with what you're putting up with right now? Honestly, ask yourself that. Would you? If the answer is no, trust me, we're in the year of the snake. Still, I could be speaking to a Leo. Okay? That snake is going to take everything with it. So if it don't align with you, it's not going to stay. It's not going to stay on your way to opening this new beginning, where you're receiving this new timeline. Notice I said receiving. It's not about reaching. It's about receiving. What I say? Scripting is important for somebody here. You need to clear away all the old stories, because if it's not matching up, it's weighing you down. Cognitive dissonance. Okay, you're going to experience cognitive dissonance. When you begin to flirt and romanticize your life and flirt with what you want, people around you that are not tapped in are going to feel triggered because you're raising your frequency. So what? They're gonna wanna humble you. Yeah? They're gonna wanna question you. Okay? We got some Gemini energy. They're gonna wanna challenge what you think. Okay? Because you're a wild card. You're unpredictable. But you have to decide that you're done playing around. You have to decide to know who you are. You have to decide, okay, I'm going to be speaking to a Scorpio, to walk away if you have to. I was sitting out here and it was cloudy for like the past 2 hours. I was in a plank, right? I was in a 45-second plank, and I just let out all the pressure in my body, and the sun came out. For those of you who have experienced weather changes with your emotions, you know what I mean. You're underestimating your power to shift your reality. You can change the weather just with your thoughts. What's impossible when you exist? Book your personal reading with me. The link is in my bio. I gotta also be speaking to a Pisces. Yeah, you may think you have your head in the clouds, but you're right on point and you're right on track. Just hold the faith. Hold the faith and wait for shit to change. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, yeah, stay in your zone.